We bring you tonight an extraordinary development in the 2012 presidential race. It's not just the hedge fund kings and big corporations wielding 6- and 7-figure fundraising muscle. Super political action committees, Super PACs, are making it possible for small business owners and other highly motivated players to gain an outsized impact on this race with ads like this one.
South Carolina cares about strong families and the right to life and liberty. Ron Paul has a consistent record of fighting for what South Carolina cares about most. Have they fought for you? Candidates like Mitt Romney stand for themselves. Ron Paul stands for you.
Ron Paul stands for you. We've tracked down the folks behind the Santa Rita Super PAC, which has spent more than $300,000 to run ads in South Carolina alone. And they're happy to join us because they're proud of being longtime supporters of Ron Paul. They're the brothers Huffines, Donald and Phillip, joining us from Dallas. I gather you guys are also longtime watchers of Freedom Watch, and you are always welcome on this show. Donald, to you first. How did you go about raising all this money and from Dallas producing these very moving ads for Ron Paul and then running them in South Carolina?
Well, first, Judge, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be on your show. We love Freedom Watch. It's because of you that the freedom movement's come so far. But it wasn't very hard at all. We decided to do what we could on the spur of the moment to get Ron Paul elected, to get him all the delegates we can help, get him the nomination, and it took a few phone calls, and we raised over $400,000.
Phillip, is it easy to raise money for Ron Paul, or do you have to sort of pull teeth from people to do so? And what is the type of person to whom you go for money?
Well, that's a great question, Judge. And it is very easy to raise money for Ron Paul when we talk to the people who believe in Ron Paul and know the message. And the type of people we go to are other entrepreneurs, other business owners. They're usually self-employed. They're probably already familiar with the message. And so it didn't take very long at all to raise the $400,000. We think there's a lot more out there to be raised.
Donald, what is your take on negative ads versus the type of uplifting and positive ad from the clip that we just ran?
Well, there's a lot of positives things to say about the congressman, about Dr. Paul, and we felt it was important to be positive. And anyone can be negative, and it's not saying that we'll never go negative, because we're here to win. We're here to get Dr. Paul elected president. But we felt the positive ads bring a stronger message.
Phillip, who are you guys? I mean, what do the two of you do, and how did you come to the attention of the media in the profound way that you now have?
Well, let's see. Well, we're just two business folks in Dallas who really believe in the message and believe in freedom. We call ourselves patriots. And as far as how we became subject to the media, I think it's because Dr. Paul does not have, at this time, a lot of super PACs in his corner. And that's one reason we set this one up. It's very important. As you know, Judge, there's nothing more important than getting Dr. Paul elected the next president of the United States.
How long are you guys going to keep going, Donald?
Well, we'll take it all the way through this campaign, all the way through the primary, and all the way through the general election. We really believe that Dr. Paul will win the primary, and we're committed to making that happen. And it's a huge sense of urgency for us, Judge, is that we have 120 days left. We know there's a lot of liberty believers out there that have a lot of money, and we need to do everything we can now, right now, to get those delegates.
You guys are making great ads. Keep up the fight. Thanks very much for joining us on the show.
Thank you,
Judge.
Thank you
very much.
Right.
As tensions rise between America